She would soak herself in tears, crying her eyes out. Once we noticed that, we would all cry together and later console ourselves. That day always becomes the happiest day of my stepmothers because they always like to see my mother in tears. This man was so serious to marry me and my sisters out. I'm talking about my father. It was as if God heard our secret prayers. God heard our prayers and He knows that we were not ripe for marriage. He knows that we were not ready for marriage as well. So it took Him time to accomplish His wish. So that year's December period, I went to get some crates of minerals for my father's village meeting. You know that kind of meeting that the men gather once every week to contribute money, which is also known as contributions, which they share at the end of the year, according to what people contributed individually. So it was time to give their members what they contributed. They usually celebrate it in a big way. On that day, they are expected to cook and drink together. I innocently bought the drink and went home. But while I was there, I noticed an elderly man seriously staring at me. After some time, he asked me, "Nwam, onye moge?" It means, "My child, who are your parents?" I looked at him respectfully and I told him my family name. He then said, "What is your name?" "Ogini bo afa gi?" I told him that my name is Mkpurumma. He said, "Okay. Well done, my daughter." After about 3 days, I saw this same man in my house talking to my father on that fateful day as I just came back from the stream with my mother and my sisters. We just bypassed them. As I greeted both him and my father, he quickly pointed at me and said, "Nwam, please get me water to drink." Innocently, I said, "Okay." So I went in to get him water to drink. But I noticed some attitude on him and my father. My spirit became bitter. I felt somehow, and I felt, does my father want to sell me to this man? Does he want to give me out to an elderly man like this? My spirit became troubled. I could not eat, for my father did not disclose their topic for that day. Throughout the night, it was a sleepless night for me, waiting for a speech from my father.